Hi, everybody. I have missed you guys. I have so much to tell you. I don't even know where to begin. I have not gotten on the scale in the last 10 days or so, something like that. Last time I got on, it wasn't that great. It was 279.6. I was at my mom's house and I was like, damn, really? That is so close to back where I started. Not cool at all. So from that moment, I got extraordinarily serious again. I might have vlogged after that. I'm really not sure. And I feel myself, thinning again. But it's just about, focusing on what I eat and what I do. So started walking and stuff, and then why am I laughing? This was not friggin' funny when it happened. A week ago tonight, Sunday, actually, that's when I felt the effect of what had happened actually about 2 days earlier. So, damn. Briefly, a week and 2 days ago, I teach a precision driving course, and one of my students hadn't shown up. In fact, he was in the midst of standing me up. And there was this incline in the parking lot, and I'm like, I'm going to walk that incline. I'm going to power that sucker. And so I hadn't done an incline in a long time, and I went up there, and I'm so much lighter, than I was before, and I'm stronger because I've been walking every day, but I've been doing mostly flat with slight inclines and stuff. This was a monster incline. I was like, oh, that felt good. I'm going to do that again. I went down the hill, and I went back up. And then I started to feel a little something. I'm like, okay, that's enough. So then I went and I gathered up my cones and all that stuff, put them in the car, and I came on home. The next day, I felt a little, I'm good now, so I could put this here for a minute. I could not put any weight on my right foot. But, so, by 2 days later, I could not walk. I could not put any weight on my right leg. It happened suddenly, and I heard a pop in the back of my knee. And I don't know if that was a ligament. I don't know where the meniscus is. I'll have to look on it, I'll have to Google it and see where exactly that is. But, an orthopedic guy said I could have maybe torn that. But I didn't really like him because he's like, nothing's broken. And all the places that he was poking didn't hurt like he wanted it to. And so, he's like, Al, you don't need surgery or anything. So, not yet. So come back and see me in a month. And I'm like, I don't like doctors like that, who, only want to be of service to you if you need to spend thousands of dollars with them. So I called my regular doctor, and I'm like, yo, can I get a prescription for physical therapy? And there's a great physical therapist that I love. So I'm going to go there starting this week. And what's cool is they're about body structure and stuff, And I consider myself an athlete. Now, there are athletes who would look at that and go like, who is she kidding? She weighs 270 what? But I do. Because of that, I consider myself an athlete. And the way that I'm focusing on my food and everything right now, if you're doing the same and you're working to not be morbidly obese anymore, you're an athlete. The weight that you're carrying when you do whatever you're doing. So when I walk even, and when I hit an incline, I'm carrying a whole other person. So ultimately, my left calf was burning. It still feels like, damn, you really went up an incline, right? That's what I wanted. I wanted that effect, but the right. It's like I hyperextended something or something. So now, I'm slowly but surely being able to, walk normal with my right leg. But the last 3 days, I've been, going down to one crutch. And then yesterday was my first day, no crutch. And today was my second day with no crutches at all. But when I went to the grocery store for the last 3 days, I decided to ride one of those little electronic wheelchair thingies. I always wanted to do that. Haven't you? Yeah, but let me tell you something. Yesterday when I did it, I noticed people kind of ignoring me. And you know me, I'm all like, hey, how are ya? And people were kind of not wanting to make eye contact with me because they thought that I was this physically challenged person, which I don't know if that like sets off a discomfort in other people or what, but it was interesting to me to live that. And I did it 3 days in a row in the grocery store, just to like see what people who may be handicapped or in some way physically and need that sort of stuff, wheelchairs and whatnot, what they might go through. And I know that I'm always really like, hello, and I try to make sure to treat folks who are in wheelchairs and whatever the same way that I would anybody else. If I need to know what time it is, I ask them, what time is it? And I do see some of them be kind of shocked that I'm talking to them or addressing them, or doing niceties with them like I would a standing person. And now I know why. And so I get up to the cash register yesterday, and there was this cute little family of handsome men. It was like the two sons, and they were like in their late 20s, early 30s kind of age, and their daddy. And so the cougar in me was was like, oh God, those two young men are so handsome. But I'm old enough that I was interested in the daddy too. And I watched, I'm all like, hi. And they were like politely moving out of my way and not even addressing me. I felt like stand up and go, hey, I can walk. But that's not cool. And I just wanted to put that out there. That had an impression on me. And I was like, wow, what a bummer. And so that makes me more conscious. And so now I really, really, want to extend my whatever to folks that are in wheelchairs, but like, because they have to be. I was just exploiting the friggin' chair, especially tonight. Yep, I was just having fun.